show it to him.
Have you seen the inside?
Yes.
People to come and imagine things. That, and so what I've been saying is that I hope that it's a house for children of all ages. I'm Joan Backes. I grew up in Wisconsin. I live currently in Massachusetts and work in Providence, Rhode Island, where my studio is, and part-time in New York. This is Forest House, and this is my installation for the forest path. And the concept was to build a house that would be based on the Brothers Grimm's fairy tales. And I was thinking of those that my parents read to me when I was a child, such as Hansel and Gretel, Red Riding Hood, and this house maybe being an amalgamation of all of those images that I thought of as a child. And I think we all have our own images of the houses in those fairy tales, so I hope this touches on some of them. I'm a painter by training. I've always worked three-dimensionally. I did a lot of work in ceramics. Recently I have extended the practice to installation, and that included carpets of leaves that I've done in various places, but the houses have been done in the last 3 years, and I suppose they are now an extension of my three-dimensional practice. My work has always been about nature, and I attribute that to growing up in Wisconsin and to my parents' interest in it. My father's 2-week vacations would always be spent taking us to the North Woods, and that would be in Wisconsin or in Minnesota. And my mother, there were bird feeders outside. She would always talk about the birds and identify the ones that would come to those feeders. There's just a great deal of emphasis on the importance of nature in our family. And since I knew that I wanted to be an artist when I was very little, I think somehow it was just natural to me to combine the beauty of the two. Whenever possible, I try to use materials as I wanted to for this house from the place, and I try to use all of the materials whenever possible to be able to decompose. So while that's true for most of this house, because of the time frame, there are screws, and often I prefer to use dowel structure, and so then a house that I build is able to completely decompose. I wanted the walls to be such that they would be demanding of the viewer's eye, you know, so that it would take a while to understand it, you know, so that you could move over the walls with your eye and see different things happening. One of the things that happens in church, I wanted to be distinctive, and it seemed like a place where it could be particularly curvy and scraggly in a way. And you'll see that one of these branches, to get them to match, is upside down and one is right side up. So we were very happy with this match. The incentive was the fact that my parents read the stories to me when I was a little girl, and so it seemed perfect as a fit to be able to make a structure that would last beyond this exhibition and to have it available to people, but in a fanciful way. So I was touching on the Brother Grimm fairy tale, hopefully, and I hope that people will see that or come here and imagine their own stories. Well, I hope that they look at it on the outside and they see all of the ways that the wood switches and turns and sort of undulates on the walls. I think that's, to me, interesting, and I hope people find that to be the case. Of screws in some places. What's interesting about it is that often in art, I I hope when they come inside, they have other feelings, maybe similar. But then there's something that happens, I think, in this space. I've seen people walk in and look around like I do when I come in, and I hope that they have a good feeling here. That's what I hope to project with this piece. Working in a place where the public walks by regularly, and you get to meet so many people, and a lot of them are repeat visitors, and so they see the work going on over time. This is actually, the wall got bigger than this drawing, and so it has changed over on this side. And I decided not to put the flower box, because I thought that in the end that would be too decorative. Because, this witch wouldn't be like this. And I can also say that this house was built with love, so I hope that they see that.